Hey everyone, and welcome to the VGA podcast, where we talk all about video games, movies, TV shows, basically whatever we've been watching or playing. My name is Caleb, and the other half of the VGA podcast is Alex. Welcome, Alex.
Thank you. Thank you.
And today our show is horror movie themed in honor of Halloween. So we're going to be starting off with a nerd pop quiz about horror movies. So I have some multiple choice questions for Alex. And then I have some music from horror movies that you'll have to try and pinpoint exactly which movie or franchise it's from. And if you get it right, you get a point. And then after that, we'll go into some discussions about some shows we're watching and what we're playing. So we'll talk about like Gen V. We've both seen the two episodes. We've seen episode 5 and 6, so we'll talk about those. And then Loki, I think we'll talk about episodes 2, 3, and 4 together. And then we may talk about Spider-Man or other games we're playing. So that will be our episode. You ready to get into the...
I'm excited.
Yeah, you ready to get into the nerd pop quiz about horror movies?
I am. Let's see how good or bad I do. I'm ready now. I love them.
Yeah, okay, let me get this going. Slideshow. Okay, so same as always, we have 2 points if you can get the correct answer without needing the multiple choice. If you do need the multiple choice, it'll be 1 point. So, first question. In the movie The Ring, how long do people have to live after watching the videotape?
Well, it was. I feel like it was. I feel like it was like it was a decent amount of time. I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's a week, 7 days.
Is that your
I'm gonna go
final
with that
answer?
final answer.
Okay.
Yes.
The answer is 7 days. Yes, you will die in 7 days.
Yeah,
Very
you will
nice.
die in 7 days. Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh. Good job. So that is 2 points. Started it off kind of easy, but you did have to like go back. I'm sure you haven't watched that in a while.
I haven't, but that quote, yeah.
Yeah.
That
It's a good movie. I actually watched it fairly recent, like a year or two ago for the first time, and it holds up. It's a good movie still, yeah.
It is good. I don't think I've ever seen the second one.
I don't think I saw the second one either. Okay, second question. What is the name of the summer camp where Friday the 13th takes place?
Ooh, that. Oh man, it is. Camp Crystal Lake. Yeah, Camp Crystal Lake. Final answer.
Nice. It is Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah. I had just binge watched like all of those movies.
Nice.
Not last year, but the year before, like in October, like during Halloween month.
Yeah, for Halloween.
And they're entertaining. They get a little campy, but like they're fun.
I don't know if I've ever seen one. I don't think I've ever seen a Friday the 13th. And you're probably going to hear me say that a lot because I wasn't allowed to watch these as kids, so I have to like go back and rewatch or watch them as an adult. So
you want to watch the Friday the 13th because they're all, like I said, they get cheesy.
Yeah,
but like the first one didn't even have like Jason in it.
Really?
Oh, that's not one of your questions. Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, luckily.
That's funny. The first one didn't even have Jason in it. It's like well, you've never seen Scream either, so no.
I have seen Scream. I have watched all the Screams. Oh, yeah. I think I've watched all of them. Yeah.
Because in the Scream, one of the questions for Ghostface was who dies, or no, what do you say? Who's the man behind the mask in first Friday?
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
And they're like, Jason Beltier, like, oh, wrong.
Okay. Moving on to another one I haven't seen, but I've heard is good. In which state does the Blair Witch Project take place?
That would be in It's somewhere with the forest.
True.
I believe it's either it's like Virginia or Maryland or Virginia or Maryland. One of those two are stuck in my head. I'm going to go with Maryland. Final answer. I don't know if
Maryland,
that's right.
where I was born, is correct.
Oh, in
Nice.
Virginia, one of us, yes.
Yep. We were thinking
Oh
on the
man.
same wavelength. Okay. Which actor appears in all of these horror movies? The Purge, Sinister, and The Black Phone. Which I don't know what the...
Ethan Hawke.
It is Ethan Hawke, yep.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wilson's a good one. Actually, those are all good ones.
I know. I was kind of hoping you do the multiple choice because I get these two mixed up sometimes. Like,
both are like so many horror movies.
What was that? Oh
They're
yeah,
both in like so many horror movies.
yeah,
So.
true. I know. That's why I put them in there. Yep. Okay, in Halloween, Michael Myers as a child kills his teenage sister. What was her name?
Judith Myers.
Ooh. Dang, you got these. You got this knowledge on lock. Very nice.
I binge watch all the Halloween movies too, and the remakes and all of them.
Nice. Speaking of Halloween remakes, who directed the 2007 remake of Halloween?
Rob Zombie. Final answer.
I had a feeling you would know that one after saying that. Nice.
That's specifically said the remake of Halloween.
Yep.
Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. Yeah, I just threw in some other old rockers, you know. I could see Alice Cooper trying to direct a horror movie. Same with Ozzy, so yeah.
I was going to say, those are actually good little multiple.
Yeah. Okay, in the Purge movies, how long does the annual Purge last?
Ooh. It's I want to say 10 hours. No. All legalized crime for 12 hours. Yeah, it's like 9 to 9 or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to say 12 hours. Final answer.
It is 12 hours. Man, between last week and this week, you're killing these.
I've watched all the Purges too.
And this next one I'm pretty sure you're going to know because you've said his name already. What is the name of the killer in the Scream franchise?
Oh, Ghostface.
It is Ghostface. Very nice.
Leatherface. Same head.
Yeah, and then I just put Scream. I'm sure some people think his name is Scream.
Yeah, because that's like what the movie's called, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with like Zelda, right? Oh,
right.
Lee?
Yep. What is the name of Jodie Foster's character in The Silence of the Lambs?
Ooh,
and if you can just get the first name or the last name, I'll give it to you.
This one I haven't seen in a while now. Starts with a C. I know that it's like what is it, like Casey or I think I'm gonna need multiple choice. So I know I'm gonna get it right when I see it.
Yeah, I have a feeling you will. Is it Laurie Strode, Clarice Starling, Sidney Prescott, or Nancy Thompson?
Yeah, it's Clarice.
It is Clarice, yep.
Oh man.
Very nice. He says her name like a bunch of times, so yeah, I could see once you see
Sidney's
it.
From right? And then Laurie's from Halloween?
I believe so, yeah. I pulled these all from different
Nancy Thompson. Who's Nancy Thompson?
Yeah, Laurie's from Halloween. Nancy Thompson is from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Okay, so you got one on that one. So you're at 17 right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure if you've seen this next movie, so this will be interesting. I actually, this was one of the few movies I actually was allowed to see as a kid, which I don't know why my mom thought this one was okay and the other ones weren't. But Carol Ann interacts with spirits through which household electronic in Poltergeist?
You know, I have not seen this movie,
It's a pretty
but
good
I'm gonna
one.
guess. I'm gonna guess. Electronic, a household electronic.
It's pretty
Is
iconic.
it the
If you've seen anything about this movie, you
TV?
probably know. It is. It is the
Television?
TV. Yep.
I think I just know because it's on like the cover, which
Yeah,
is
it
like
is.
facing to. Yeah. Okay. Now,
Yep.
how much you think this was okay?
I don't know. I don't know. I think there was one other one. What was that movie? It'll come to me later, but
It's just funny.
yeah,
Part of
it's
like all of them. This one.
I don't know. I don't know. It freaked me out though as a kid.
Why?
Good movie though. Good movie.
Dishwasher.
What is the name of the virus that infects humanity in 28 Days Later?
Mm, it makes them like 28 days. So it makes them like mad, like they're angry. Oh, angry virus. That's on right. Mad virus. No. What's like another? What's a synonym? Uh, it's rage, right? Rage virus. Final answer.
It is the rage virus.
Ah,
Very nice. Yeah, you were dancing
uh,
around it there.
no, I was like, wait, like, that doesn't sound like angry virus. That's a good movie too.
Yeah, I have seen that one too. That is a good one. What is the name of the demon who possesses Reagan in The Exorcist?
Mm, you know what? I believe it or not, I have never seen The Exorcist.
Really? I've
So
actually seen that.
I have not, so I will need multiple choice.
Okay. Is it Zool, Asmodeus, Pazuzu, or Asaku?
Oh man, I have no. I'm gonna go B.
You're going with Asmodeus?
Yes.
It is Pazuzu.
I. Zool for like Ghostbusters.
It is, yeah. It sounded similar to
Yeah.
Pazuzu, so I threw that one in there. That's funny. Good eye on
Man,
that
yeah, I've
one.
never seen it.
It's
Out of
good.
all of them, I've never.
I liked that one.
It's pretty. Did you see that one when you were younger too?
No, that one I saw more recently.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What book causes the dead to rise in The Evil Dead?
What book causes? Oh, the book. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, what's
The
the name of
book
the book?
is. It's called the. Oh, shoot. Uh, I I cannot. Okay. That's Mortis. That's Lordia. That's it. I'm gonna guess that. If that's not right, I'll do multiple choice.
It's not. I'm looking it up just to make sure, but
Okay.
I don't. I might give that. Well, there's
The first
there that does have. Oh, okay. You said Ex Mortis.
Yes.
That is part of its name. I'll give it to you. I have it as Necronomicon, but it's technically the full name is
Oh,
Necronomicon
cool.
Ex Mortis. So I'll give that to you. Yep.
Cool.
Very
Okay. So I
nice.
didn't remember the Necromonicon. I just remembered obviously the X
Yeah.
Mortis.
Yeah. I was like, I
Yeah.
think I
Okay.
saw that searching, looking this up because I haven't seen Evil Dead, but yeah. So I double checked, and it
Yeah.
is very
It's a
nice.
shame you haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's
You
one
need
I
to
need
watch
to
the
go
Evil Dead.
back and watch. Which sci-fi horror film had the tagline In space, no one can hear you scream.
Isn't that Alien? Final answer?
It is Alien. Yep.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay, last
That's like a
one.
cool tagline though.
Yeah, it is. It's a great tagline. What is the highest grossing horror movie of all time?
Oh, oh, I could think of a few, but I don't know which one it is. So like if
And
I'm
this is
leaning more towards like
worldwide. I pulled it from worldwide.
okay, because I'm thinking like, and this is like a single movie, not like a series, like a movies.
Correct. Singular movie.
Okay, I know. I mean, if you like off the top of my head, I'm thinking like a lower budget, like Blair Witch or Paranormal Activity. But you're saying worldwide, that might just be domestic. Uh,
Yep, going
I
worldwide.
know. I know the other super popular one I was thinking of was, and the reason I'm thinking this is because I remember this like when this came out wild and Karen, it was the It. I don't remember if it was. I feel like It Chapter Two because the first one made a blank, and I feel like the second one made even more off the hype. But I just remember it was like at the time I read the highest. I don't know if it's the highest horror movie of all time or the rated R horror movie of all time. That's when I'm like,
Mm.
because I know it's rated R. I know I saw like headlines when I like after because I'm a nerd. I look up all that stuff afterwards, and I know I saw headlines like, highest rated or highest made horror movie of all time. I don't know if it was rated R. Just the rated R ones. I'm gonna say It Chapter Two. I could be wrong because it could be just that for rated R movies, but I'm gonna put that in my final answer.
It's not It Chapter 2. Let me look up how
Um,
much that made to
I
the
know that made
box
big.
office. So that made 473 million US.
Or what about It Chapter One? Am I thinking of Chapter One?
I
Well,
think
I know
you
even though you said
I
is It
might
Chapter One made more.
I might give it to you because it is It Chapter 1. And in the US it made
Oh,
701 million. Um
okay,
worldwide
okay.
it made, let me go in, or I guess, yeah, it made 701 million. That was worldwide. So yep, the second one is The Sixth Sense, then I Am Legend, and then World War Z, and then at 5 is It Chapter 2.
Sixth Sense, really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah, that made
World War Z made
672
that much
million.
money too?
Yeah, half of,
How
yeah,
was there never a
540
sequel for
million.
that then?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh,
Let's see, I'm gonna give you two on
wow.
that. You knew it was It, and you would think the
Yeah,
sequel would make more money, but apparently it
yeah,
didn't.
that's what I was thinking, like, oh, off the pipe and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I just remember that movie was like, God, when that came out, I've never seen a horror movie so packed.
So what? Oh, Packed. Yeah, yeah. Did we
Yeah,
see that
packed. So like,
together?
yeah,
I forget. I know I
I,
saw
we
it.
might, I saw, we might have seen that together. I know I saw it with Kara too, but maybe all three of us went too.
Yeah.
Because like, what year did that come out?
2017.
12, were we still living with each other at that time? I don't remember.
No, we weren't. But I'm pretty sure I saw
Hmm.
that in theaters, and I don't think I would have just gone by myself. So I don't know.
It's probably we can see. I don't know. Yeah, we can see.
But yeah, that's a good movie.
It was good. Mm-hmm. You saw a second one too?
I didn't. I never did see the second one.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I should. I like the first one. Well, you got 27 out of 30 on that one. Very nicely done. You're setting
oh,
a
not as good as last week.
no, but you're setting a high bar. These are pretty good scores.
Yeah. Apparently, I need to just do horror questions all the time.
Yep. Okay, now moving on to guess the music. This will be interesting. I'm interested to see how you
Yeah,
do with this one.
me too. Because let's see if I remember. I'm
Okay.
very curious if it will be one of those situations where like they all kind of sound similar.
Yeah, I tried to pick ones that don't sound that similar, but there are some that do. So
Okay.
okay, so get the movie or the movie franchise. It doesn't have to be specifically the exact movie, but like if you can get the franchise. I picked all different franchises so that there's not like one from Halloween and one from Halloween 2 or something.
Okay.
Okay. First one.
Oh yeah, I know this one off the bat. Halloween.
Yep, this one started off easy. I knew you'd get this one. Halloween.
Iconic,
Classic.
man. Iconic.
Yep. Iconic song. Okay, this next one's a little low. I'm going to skip forward a little bit so you can hear it. I think this one might be one of the more difficult ones. Because it's very, like, atmospheric, spooky.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I like it. Sounds like intense, man. It's like,
Yep.
It's a constant hum.
Very
I don't know
intense.
if I know this song.
You definitely know the movie, but it's going to be hard to place because it's...
Yes. Yeah. I'll just a random guess. The Conjuring.
Oh
Or
my!
no.
I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
It is The Conjuring.
I was about to change that to Insidious, but like,
yeah, I heard it. I'm like, yep, I'm taking it. That was a great random guess.
Wow, I'm surprised I got that.
Very nice.
Which it makes sense because The Conjuring is a very atmospheric movie.
Yeah, yep. That is
That was a good movie.
Creepy movie. Yeah, that's a great one.
Actually, I could have guessed that one on the most made movie. No, that one, I think.
Yeah,
too.
that universe is the highest like universe grossing movie. You know, like yeah. So that would have been a good guess.
Nun and Annabelle, all this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Is this Oh. Oh, Friday the 13th?
It is Friday the 13th. Yep.
I got it from the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna get... Yeah, it definitely had the older...
Yeah, definitely sounds older. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, fourth one.
Oh.
Any initial thoughts on like what kind of horror movie or what you thinking?
To be honest, like, I don't think this is it, but my initial thought is something sounding like a Haunting in Hill House type of movie show.
I see.
But I'm gonna go with. I had to make a random guess. You know, or I can. Is this Nightmare on Elm Street?
It is not Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, I'm not sure what this one is.
It's more recent than that, and I have seen this one. I think we probably saw this one together. It's a great movie. Second one, not so great.
Oh, there's two.
There's two of them, yes. That's a hint. I'll let you take.
We saw one together?
I think we saw the first one together. I don't think we saw the second one together.
I don't know. We haven't seen many horror movies together. Insidious?
It's not Insidious.
Oh, we saw that one together.
We did.
I don't know. What is it?
It is Sinister.
Uh,
Did we see that one together? I feel like we did.
yeah, yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That
The second
movie
one
freaking scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, the second one was not good. Not as good, but
No. You know, like, I saw an article, like, they tested, like, people's heart rates and stuff, and what's, like, the scariest movie, and that this Sinister came up to, like, the most scary movie, as far as, like, people's
I could see
blood pressure
that.
and heart rate going up.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I would have guessed probably Conjuring or Sinister for that. Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was freaky.
Yeah, it was.
Another Ethan Hawke, though.
Yep, he's all over the place. Okay, here we go.
Is this one Nightmare on Elm Street?
It is. Very nice.
Okay. I knew Nightmare on Elm Street had, like, a piano-ish
Yeah.
sinister song. Yeah.
Yep. I have seen this one. This one was pretty good.
I have too. The Elm Street, like, Freddy, that crap used to scare me as a kid, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Out of all the horror movies, Freddy was, like, the freakiest to me.
Yeah, it would make you like not want to go to sleep or something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, did I give you that one? Let me just check the score. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay.
I'm so familiar.
Yep. Pretty sure this song is played like a ton in this movie.
God, this sounds so, like, I feel like I heard it recently too.
It's a good song.
Do you have a hint?
Let me see when it came out.
Kind of hard to give a hint.
There was a question about it in our other quiz, and it came out in 2002.
2002? Oh, wow. Okay, there's a question about it. Oh, is it? 2002. Is it The Ring?
It is The Ring. Yep.
Oh, okay. God, I know that sounds so familiar.
Yep, nice. Okay, we've got 4 more.
Okay. This sounds like Insidious. If it's not, I'll be surprised.
Is that your final answer? Insidious?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is Insidious.
Okay.
Yep. Very, like, recognizable sound.
Yeah, it has, like, that crazy, like...
Yep. Those strings. Okay, this next one might be hard. We'll see. We'll see. Just warning you. Try and think a little outside the box for this one, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
This is a great movie.
Hold on. I feel like it sounds familiar.
Yeah. You've definitely seen it. And I can give you the year if you need it. I don't know if it'll help that much. It might help a little bit.
Man, that sounds familiar, man. Oh,
Some people might not
that
say
sounds.
this is a horror movie,
Is
but
this?
it definitely
Is
scared
this?
me. So I put it in here.
Is it like? Is it Jaws? I
It's
don't know why
not
that keeps coming
Jaws.
up.
That's a.
Not like the main theme. What year does it come out?
It came out in 2002.
Another 2002 horror.
Yep, same exact year. I did not realize
Okay,
that when I picked these.
So a little older. I'm trying to think. 2002. Thinking outside the box. Is it
Yeah,
almost? Is it? Would you consider it like a horror comedy? Because I have a couple in my head.
I wouldn't really consider it a comedy. No.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's
thinking
more like sci-fi horror, kinda.
like sci-fi horror. Scooby Doo. Did that come out in 2002?
It is not Scooby-Doo.
I'll take 1 point, but I don't want the answer. What does it start with?
S.
S. S. S. Sci-fi. Horror. Sci-fi. S. 2002. Oh. 2002. Early 2000s. Is it? I'm just gonna pop up directors that I think it could be. The one outside the box that can be horror, but is not really. Is it directed by M. Night Shyamalan?
It is.
Okay, M. Night Shyamalan. Sci-fi. What movies are in that sci-fi?
Oh, you have it.
It's Signs.
It is Signs. Yep.
Signs. I only needed 5 hints.
You got there. That part where the alien walks through and like on the TV, that freaked me out as when I was younger.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
I decided to throw that in there.
it was a freaky movie when you were younger. You know, like
Yeah.
I like that movie too until the ending when you find out they can't have water. Like,
yeah, they come to a planet with 70% water. Good job. Good idea, guys.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, 2 more.
Oh, man, that sounds hardcore. Sounds like a video. It sounds like a video game.
It kind of does, yeah. It definitely sounds like a video game. It's not.
I don't know how to say. Is this like Resident Evil or something?
It's not. That's a good guess, but no.
It sounds like a Halo level, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. I'm not sure on this one.
Okay, so this is a franchise, and the first one came out in 1996.
1996. Wow. And it's a horror franchise?
Yep.
It's like
lots of movies.
I'm just gonna take some guesses. I guess I haven't guessed. We haven't had a Scream one yet. Is it Scream?
It is Scream. Yep.
Wow. I'm actually surprised because I don't recognize that in Scream.
Yeah. But yep, it is.
Wow. That's the only one I could think of that I haven't guessed yet. That's a franchise.
Yep. Nice. Okay, last
one
one.
point.
Yep, 1 point. You're at 7. See if you can get it up to a B. It starts off soft, but it'll pick up.
Okay.
That's a really good song too.
Don't recognize it. Yeah. Oh, this is 28 weeks later.
28 what later?
It's 28 weeks later, isn't it? Or is it 28 days later?
I have 28 days later. I wonder if it might be both, but yeah, you got the franchise, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember this. It is an awesome song. Cause he's running through the field away from the zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember one of the scenes specifically.
Yeah, that scene is so good.
Oh,
very nice.
That was a good. That was a good last song.
This is where
right
it picks
there.
up. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good movie. All right, so you got 8 out of 10 on that one. Nice.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
B.
You got a B.
Yay.
All right. Okay, so next up, let's switch gears. I'll get this loaded up and we can talk. Do you want to talk about Gen V or Loki first?
Let's talk about Gen V first.
Okay, and this is episodes 5 and 6 because you haven't seen 7 yet, right?
I haven't. No, I'm slacking.
Okay. So it's been a few weeks since I've watched these, so why don't you go ahead and give your take, and we'll talk about because I gave it a score last week, but I don't exactly remember.
So this episode was the one where. Okay, so this is the one where they were I have it pulled up here.
Okay.
I have my notes.
So 5 was the one. That was the one with the puppet scene, right? Where Sam.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was the best scene in that episode for sure.
That's right. Sam was.
So they've got Sam out of the woods. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it's run back to me, and then on top of that, this is the one where they found out that. Okay, I'm getting. It's come back to me. This is the one where they find out. Again, spoilers, everybody.
Yep, spoilers if you haven't seen Gen V.
This is the one where they find out. She finds the main girl. I can't remember her name.
Marie.
She finds that she got a strip in her arm or shoulder.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that the blonde girl's
Kate.
The one. Kate. Yeah, she was the one who was kind of working for the people in the woods, kind of, in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this episode's flooding back in. Okay, I like this one. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I thought that one was good.
Yeah, I liked the girl who plays Kate. Like, you kind of, even though she's been a douche and doing this to her friends, you kind of feel for her. Like, I feel like the actress does really good.
Yeah, I think the actress for Kate is a good actress. She does a good job, for sure.
Yeah, and then the puppet scene was hilarious.
Yeah, that was such a good scene.
It was so funny. Like that made the episode.
Yeah, I loved that scene.
Yeah. Oh, it was so unexpected. Like, I don't want to say unexpected because you never know what. Like,
yeah.
So I will say, besides those few scenes, the rest of the episode, from what I remember, it's a lot of them just like, what happened? What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
This one,
and
I think I might have given it a 7 last week.
Yeah, I think I would give it a 7 as well. It's still a great episode.
Yeah, like it has a few really good scenes, and then the rest of it's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Like, I can't remember. Can you remember?
Yep.
It's still good.
Yeah.
And then how did this one end? It ended with. Let me see.
Them confronting Kate, I think.
Oh, yep. Them confronting Kate, and then that's right. And then in episode 6, so that one 7. I think 7 out of 10 for both of us.
Yeah. I think that's what I gave it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And this next episode, I really liked.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked 6.
I yeah, this one was so interesting because again, it kind of made you like try to feel for Kate, right? Like
Yep,
you're going
definitely.
in her
It was,
mind,
yeah, her
and
whole backstory.
that Soldier Boy cameo.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
Soldier Boy
god,
cameo like
that,
elevated this. He was so
that
good. I love Soldier Boy.
was hilarious. I was so not expecting that.
Yeah, yep.
I love the boys. They do stuff like I said 2 minutes ago. Like I should expect this kind of stuff, but I don't. It's like,
Yep.
oh,
That
so funny.
that was such a good cameo.
So then they had them in there, or most of the cast in there, and then you had Sam and the roommate
Emma, yep.
doing it. They do it, and more puppet scene.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny one too.
I really like their relationship.
Yeah, it's really
Like
interesting for
out
sure.
of all the like characters, I will say Kate has gotten more and more interesting as time's gone on too.
Yeah.
Uh, but Sam and the roommate, what their name was? You know, like his names.
Emma, yeah.
Emma, yeah. They're
I did watch episode 7, so I just watched it today, so the names are fresh in my mind.
okay. What else is there? So, oh, and then another scene I thought was great I wrote down was the scene where when they're in Kate's head, they're in that classroom and
Oh yeah.
what's his face confronts him, his friend or
Yeah, Golden Boy.
yeah, Golden Boy kind of
Yeah, that was a
confronts
good
him
scene.
in her mind, you know.
Yep.
I don't know, I
That
really enjoy
was
this one. There's a lot of there's almost like flashback scenes too. Like we kind of figured out
yeah,
why.
I feel like this
Uh,
one gave a lot of good answers and like some more questions
mhm.
too, but like we're finally getting some answers of like what's going on and what are all these people's
Yeah,
motivations and stuff. I thought that was a good way to do it with the
exactly.
flashbacks and the
hmm
memories.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it without like I don't know, without having too much of like a
Exposition
side
just
episode. Like
or yeah, or just like talking
yeah, well,
about
I hear
it.
what you're saying. hmm
They
Yeah, it was
actually
like
showed it.
they actually showed it, and it was like part of the plot. This wasn't like some side of the side week episode. Like it was actually forwarding the plot a little bit, while digging into the characters.
Yeah.
So I really like that about this episode. And then again, the little puppet scene is funny too.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the episode that where I kind of started liking the characters a little more because I remember that was kind of my complaint earlier. Not that I didn't like the characters, I just didn't care for them.
yeah.
And like you said, in this one, you kind of see a little more, like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
Marie's still
human
kind of
side.
just there. But you
hmm
definitely feel more for Kate, and Andre is still not my favorite, but like
No,
but I
no,
definitely start
I,
feeling a little more for the characters, yeah.
yeah, and even yeah, I agree. I was gonna say like even
Emma
that.
and Sam, I like their relationship, so it made me care a little bit more about what happens to them.
Mhm. How did this one end again? This one ended with they wanted they so this is what they answered right down in the woods. They're trying to create a
Yes,
virus
the
to
virus.
hurt the suits. And at the very end, uh, that freaking counselor chick lady, she's like, "Oh, make it contagious."
It was the
Right?
Dean. Yeah, Dean Shetty wants to make it
And
contagious. Yep.
yeah. So I thought that the ending was really good. Like you said, to find out answers a little bit to what's the main thing in the woods.
Yeah.
Then we got answers. And this episode and the last one about how like Sam keeps forgetting, because who knows how long Kate was wiping his memories.
Right. Yep.
So I don't know. This is very, very interesting. I would probably give this one an 8 out of 10.
I was gonna say 8. Yep. I think that's a good score for this
Better than the
one.
last one.
Yep.
But I'm digging this show.
Yeah, I'm
Like I
really
really
liking the
am.
show.
And each episode kind of, I don't know. I'm digging. Um, Now, I did not watch episode 7. Do you want to give a score or thoughts on that without spoiling anything?
Um, I think it'll be better just to talk about it next week. I'll
Okay.
just say I liked it a lot. It's a really good episode. So I'm
Okay.
excited to talk
Okay.
about it more. But like, I don't
Okay.
want to spoil anything, so I really enjoyed
All right. Well, so next week I'll make sure to watch episode 7
it.
and 8.
And 8,
Is 8
yep.
the finale?
8 is the finale.
Okay. Okay. So for sure, 7 and 8 we'll have the finale to
Yep.
review next week. Okay. Cool. Sweet. And
Yep.
then
I'm really
Loki. Do you
liking
want to get started with
Gen
Loki?
V. Yeah, let's go into Loki. So we haven't talked about Loki since episode 1. So we'll talk about episode 2, 3,
Really?
and 4.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been that way? Really? Oh, wow.
I think
Okay.
so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pull up here. Do you want to start with? I don't know if you have notes or anything.
No.
Okay.
Not really.
I do have.
Oh yeah, I
Episode
remember. I think I gave episode 2 a 6 last week. For
6. Okay.
yeah, for a specific reason. So we'll talk more about it when we get into it. But that's the one where they go find Brad, who's a movie star now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. That's right. So you kind of already gave your thoughts a little bit on it. Did you want to expand on it?
Yeah, so episode 2 wasn't my favorite. I still thought it was decent. Like, it was a well-made episode, but, like, getting into spoilers, so spoiler warning for Loki episode 2, 3, and 4. I think this is a symptom of only having 6 episodes, but, like, they're just, like, all of a sudden, like, oh, we have to find Brad, and it's like, he knows where Sylvie is, and they never really explain why he knows where Sylvie is or how they knew that. They're just like,
Right.
yeah, it just seems kind of rushed. There wasn't really any good justification to find him, and then they do find him, and he does know, but like, why does he know? Like, I don't know. That just
seemed like
explain
why he knows.
Not really. I didn't feel like it was a good enough explanation.
You're right, because like we never got told why, like how he would know that he works for the TVA.
Yeah, or like he's in league with Renslayer, but he's not really. He's defected and now just on a timeline as a movie star. So why would he know where Sylvie is? Like, yeah, I don't know. It was all right, but that just kind of took me out of it a little bit. It's like, why? Explain to me why he knows this and why they know he knows this. But yeah, that was my big problem with it.
So that's a lot of exposition, though.
Yeah. It does. It does.
What did you give this episode?
I gave it a 6. Like, it's above average. It's still a good episode, but I just feel like the writing's a little rushed, and that's probably because of the 6 episode cap on these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. You're a little more generous than I maybe. I'll give it a 5. I think it's like very average. I mean,
yeah, I could see 5.
It's almost like you said. It's like they're not explaining why. Like this dude just pops out of nowhere and he's like this huge deal. Like, where's Sylvie? Where's Sylvie?
Yeah.
I don't know. The one, and I'm sick of. This is just me nitpicking. But I'm so sick of like just the exposition and the pie. Like this, why are those talking about freaking pies? Like they're sitting here eating pies, or like in the episode of the future, like, oh, I turned around, let's go have some pie. And like, oh my god, this is just me. This is me nitpicking. It's nothing to do with the episode. But,
I think that's kind of funny for Mobius, but yeah, I see. I could get that.
I mean, it is like a joke. But I will say the good thing with this episode is I did like the little Loki and Morbius little torture quote unquote scene to get him to talk.
That was a good one. There were a couple of reasons why I gave this above a 5. I think the thing that brought it above a 5 for me was when they were chasing Brad, even though it wasn't explained very well and it just all that stuff I said, like Loki actually finally seemed intimidating in this episode.
Loki acted like Loki, old school Loki again.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he seemed like he could be a villain and like is actually mischievous and use some of his powers,
Mhm.
and like they still didn't go all the way, and like, you know, they still pulled some punches, but still I could see that, like
You saw
it's like,
glimpses.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's the Loki from the movies.
Do you kind of miss that Loki?
Yeah, yeah, I do. But I mean, the character has to grow somehow, so I can see why they're going this route, but yeah, I do
I
miss
agree
that
though. Like
Loki.
getting the glimpses of it, it was like, oh, I miss it.
Yeah.
So can Loki use his powers in the TVA, or is it like a power-free
He
zone?
cannot, yeah. He cannot
Yeah,
use
that's
it
what
in
I
the
figured.
TVA. It's blocked.
Uh, that's right. That's right. They explained that in like season one, didn't
Yeah, yeah.
they? And then the whole
And the torture scene
again,
was another reason why I gave it a 6 instead of a 5. Because yeah, that was
and that
a
was
good scene. That was another one where Loki seemed like intimidating and like he's kind of
uh
crazy, and yeah.
yeah, I really liked that. So I agree. For me, it doesn't get above average still, just because it, I guess the later episodes don't help for me, and I'll explain
Yeah.
as we talk about more episodes. But for now, yeah, average. It was okay. Loki seems great. Other stuff for me, and then again, Sylvie. I'm just not a fan. I will say in later episodes they do her a little better.
Yeah, in this one I was
Uh,
not a fan of Sylvie. Like they find her and then it's just like she's pissed off. Yeah.
it's just, I don't get uh like this is I get, and again this is for why is she mad at okay this is for a later episode, but I like so Sylvie is mad at Loki. I'm just gonna talk about it in the next episode. So this one 5 out of 10. It's not gonna
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah,
This
we
one
can move
really
on
bad.
to the next one, yeah.
Overall average episode you gave it a little higher. It
Yeah.
ends with what with Sylvie stealing the communicator thing so she could follow them wherever they go.
Yeah. I can't remember
Yeah,
exactly.
and she's at the McDonald's parking lot. She has a little communicator.
Oh
She's
yeah.
a little
Okay.
creepy.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then episode 3. Okay, that's right. You gave a little bit of thoughts on episode 3. Do you want to expand on those two? Do
I'm
you have
trying to
anything?
remember what happens in
It's the
3.
1883 episode or 1893 where they go and this is when
Right, when
Jonathan
they
Mayer
meet, yeah,
comes
Victor
back.
Timely or
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay. Yeah, I think I gave this one a 7. Is that right? Did I give it a 7 or 8? I can't remember. I thought this one was better. It gave me a little
Uh-huh.
more hope for Kang after like Ant-Man, but still not, he's still not as like intimidating as he should be. Um I liked Miss Minutes and Renslayer and like the whole like love triangle thing that seemed like it was going on. That was interesting.
Uh-huh.
I thought Miss Minutes was really good in this one, from what I
I
remember.
think too. She was great in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's
Um,
like a little cartoon character.
yeah, yeah. Yep. And then I'm trying to remember. Remind me a little bit
But
more
like,
about the episode. So like they go to the, well, I guess He Who Remains gives the
well,
TVA guidebook to Victor Timely, which is interesting.
yeah, the very beginning of the episode was interesting. I had Ravana or whatever her name
Yeah,
is go
Ravona.
back in time.
Yep.
Ravana go back in time in this minutes to give Victor, yeah,
The
the
TVA guidebook.
TVA guidebook. And so
I think,
this isn't confusing to me, but
yeah.
so was this all? I guess it depends on what you think about like time travel. So this Victor, it's a different one, obviously, from the one that died.
Yeah.
So was this always the main Kang's fallback plan to give it to this one specifically, or they just find a random one?
I think it was his fallback plan to give it to this one specifically.
This one specifically, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious about
Because
that.
Miss Minutes
Okay.
talks about it like this was always the contingency he had
Yeah.
this contingency in mind, or she says something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So I thought so that is interesting at the beginning of it. And again, the whole reason they have to go find him is because he's the only one that could help with
Yep.
fixing the
His temporal
that
aura.
thing called
Yeah.
the temporal aura,
For the time
and
loom.
then for the time loop and all that jazz.
Yeah. All
So
that
that's how it
mumbo jumbo.
starts. Yeah, all that mumbo jumbo exposition, and then it finally shows him when it shows him again when he's doing like that presentation. You remember that
Yep.
in
Mm-hmm.
front of all the people, which I thought that was a really interesting scene.
Yeah, and how
I
he's
like
like a
that.
swindler, kind of like he swindled that
Yeah,
guy out of the money. I thought that was pretty funny.
yeah, he's like, well, yeah, exactly. So I really liked that whole scene, and then after that, it was okay. Like I was about halfway through. Like I'm looking at the episode now, and after that, the episode was okay. I'm divided on it. Uh, I thought Jonathan Mayers did okay as this variant,
Yeah,
but
he's
it's kind of like a cheesy overacting to me. Did you get that sense of this character or no?
it was an interesting choice because he has like some like I don't know if it's a stutter or like some social awkwardness or something.
Yeah,
It was an interesting choice for it. So I know what you mean
which
by
I get.
overacting, but yeah,
Like I don't know. It just feels like maybe I'm just criticizing the actor. I guess not necessarily the character.
yeah,
And
it was different than I
it
thought it
just
was going to
feels
be. That's for sure.
it feels fake. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like I know he was like you said he had that stutter and he was supposed to be socially awkward or something, but
Yeah.
it just didn't feel 100% real for me. Maybe I'm alone in that. I don't know. Um,
Um.
and then
Yeah, I found that a little weird. It wasn't what I was expecting, especially because we've seen other Kangs and like it was different. So, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Um, so okay, so I gotta get Sylvie out of the way. So I, I said she was a little annoying last episode, but for half this episode she was bothering the crap out of me too. Oh my god. So what I don't get, why is Sylvie so mad at Loki? Like, did she realize she's the one who caused this craziness by killing the
Yeah,
first king?
that was kind of
Well, I
annoying to
don't
me.
get why is she so mad at everybody else when she's the one who caused it?
Yeah,
Like,
she was just mad at everybody, and that seems to be the whole thing this season is her just pissed off, which is kind of annoying.
she's the one who caused it. They're supposed to keep playing variants. Like, oh, maybe it's gonna fix it. Which makes it worse? What do you want to say for your little world you live in now? I don't know. It
Yeah.
just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess she's mad because she didn't or Loki didn't like stand with her to kill the Kang, but I mean, Loki was kind of right.
she's mad
Like,
at everybody though.
yeah,
That's mad at Loki. She
yeah, that's
she
true.
wants to kill Kang, but like at the end of the day, Loki was like you said, Loki was kind of right, girl. Like you see what happened.
Yeah,
They did the TVA didn't do this, but her argument was, well, the TVA causes because that's what they created, and TVA causes everything. I'm like, oh, no, you're the one who killed him.
yeah, yeah,
I just could not stand. I still can't stand her, but
yeah. I didn't have a
she does
problem
the
with
right
her in the
thing at the end.
first. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with her in the first season, but this season has been kind of annoying. I will give you that.
Oh yeah, and shoot, this Sylvie makes the first season Sylvie like, oh okay, I was wrong because
Uh,
this one's just literally. I guess with this one, she like the character's just dumb. Why are you mad at other people? You caused it. Like I get you're frustrated. You're mad at the TVA because
yeah,
they're Kang's the one who created TVA, all this stuff. But like you know what I mean? Like she's not taking any responsibility.
yeah, that's true.
Like there's no character growth. A little bit, I guess, towards the end. But
Yeah,
anyways, so that was most of the episode. And like you said, the missed minutes and what's her name, Rolana or
Ravona. Yeah,
Ravona. That whole trio was very interesting. And Miss
Yeah.
Minutes kind of got a little creepy there when she's like, "I
Yeah.
never gave you a body,
Yeah,
give me a body." I'm like,
that was an interesting twist I did not see coming.
and I actually thought she was gonna get a body for a second. I'm like, man, so they gonna make her like the main villain of this
Yeah,
season?
I thought like one of the
Yeah.
mannequins was going to become her body or something. Her face did go onto it at one point, but yeah.
Yeah, just for like a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and yeah, so towards the end of the episode, he picks Miss Minutes, because what's the thing at the beginning of the episode? He says like, I work alone or something, and then
Yeah.
Ravana, when they're on that boat, says, "Oh, we need to do this together as a
Yep, and
team or
that scared him
something."
off. Yep.
Yeah, and that's so he picked Miss Minutes, and so Miss Minutes kind of went crazy, and he's like, "Oh crap!" and shut her down, and then everyone came there and found him, fighting over him. And Sylvie finally says, "Fine, Loki does his little talk and fine, take him, but don't make me regret this."
Yep.
And they go back to TVA, and Ravonna or Vanna or whatever goes with Miss Minutes back to
The end of time.
uh, the end of time, and that's pretty much how this one ends, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yep,
and then
that
she
sounds
says
right.
she has to tell her, show her or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Miss Minutes says that. Um.
Yeah,
Overall,
what would you give this one?
I don't even. What did I give episode one? Like an 8
I think
or
so.
9? I don't remember. I need to write down my scores.
Yeah, I know. I
So, and
should be
then the
writing down the scores.
last one, episode five, episode two, I gave a 5. This one, I'll probably give a 6. I think I liked at least this one was a straightforward, like not like it. At least I knew understood what was going on.
Yeah, I think I gave this one a
Uh,
7 last week.
yeah, I think I'd give this one a 6. Yeah, a little bit less than you, just because Sylvie thing is annoying me. The actor Jonathan Mayers, I don't know. I felt a little overacting to me, but besides that, I thought it was interesting. So yeah, a little above average, still 6.
Yeah.
I tend to be going slightly lower than you in these.
Yeah, that's true. I think
Okay.
besides the first episode, I think each one has been like one below.
Yeah. So this last one, I'm curious. So okay, so this last one, episode 4.
Yeah, I'm
I
still
am like I'm
struggling over
split
my.
on this.
Yeah, me too. There's a couple of things that bothered me about this episode, but then a couple of things that I really liked.
All right, I'll
Um,
let you go first for this one.
so maybe I shouldn't say a couple. One big thing that bothered me is like the first episode, it felt like they were setting up some big mystery as to like why Sylvie was there, why she said, "Oh, there you are," and then
Mhm.
who pruned him or whatever. And I did guess that it was Loki himself, but
You did. I heard you say that.
I thought there'd be a better reason, or I thought there'd be some kind of like, oh, we have to get back to that exact time to like save myself, but it's more just like, oh, they happen to be there, and oh, there's Loki. Okay, I guess
There's
it's time to prune him. Like, I don't know. It
there's
just
literally no reason. They
yeah,
could have left that out of the story.
yeah, like it was just random chance, and like the phone
Why?
ringing
Why even
wasn't
in the story?
anything, and yeah, I don't know. That was my big gripe with the episode. I feel like there was one other thing. I think it's just um did Ravonna get she got like pruned, right? Or she got like kicked like
Pretty much, everyone got freaking screwed for this
yeah, that was
episode.
another thing is like it seemed like they were setting up yeah, I guess
For
that's
Vona
right.
to kind of be bigger.
Yeah, and like I don't know. I thought it
Who
was going to
gets
be
screwed?
more than just oh she worked for Timely in the past or like He Who Remains in the past, but it was just oh yeah you worked for her and then or worked for him and then he erased your memories. But he did that to everybody. Like that's not that big of a I don't know. That wasn't
Were
that
they
big of
like
a
in
reveal.
love?
I think in the comics they were married or something. So I was like
I wonder
ready
why they
for
didn't like explore that.
yeah. I probably because the 6 episodes there's just not enough time in it.
That's true. What about okay? So a couple negatives. What about the goods?
I'm really interested to see what they do next because the ending is like a huge cliffhanger, right? Like it just like everything blew
Mm-hmm.
up. What's going to happen next? And I have some theories like
Uh,
possibly Timely did something with his machine and knew that going out there, maybe that's how like all the kings split up into different timelines or something. And like that's like sowing the seeds of all the different kings and that's where it originally happened or I don't know. I feel like because he seems kind of like a coward, right? He seems like scared most
yeah,
of the time, but then all of a sudden he's like, "No, I'll do it." It's like, well, is he planning something? I don't know. So I'm interested
yeah.
to
Instead
see.
of just like a funny, not a funny death. Oh, I kind of did chuckle. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah,
When it happens, we walk out there. I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
that was
this is
surprising.
okay.
It's like, oh, it just didn't work, but I feel like there's something more going on there. So
There has to be, yeah.
yeah, that'll be interesting. So I really like the ending, the cliffhanger, and just like the mystery of what happened with Timely and how Kang's gonna get like big and the big bad. So I thought they did that well. And then yeah, there's some other things like them killing everybody and and the for no
Literally.
reason mystery box of Loki being pruned by Loki, but just by random
I didn't,
chance.
I didn't get that either. You're right. Because when I was watching that, like, there's even in this episode, they're making it such a big deal, but it doesn't come up to like you didn't need that in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was almost like they just wanted to shock people in episode one.
Yeah, I think that was probably the main reason, which isn't great writing. You should have a reason for it, right? Like,
Yeah, like, yeah, especially when they make like there's like a literally like a he's walking. I swear to God, he's like walking up to him for like 3 minutes. There's like a 3 minute scene wasted.
yeah.
Like, so, do you want to give your rating now, or do you want me to
I
go over
think
my thoughts?
um I'm still kind of wrestling with my ranking. I think I'm going to give this one a 7. It was going to be lower. I was going to do like a 5 cuz like I don't know what half the episode was doing. It just didn't but the ending brought it back for me like but also I feel like this
Mhm.
one could change because if they go forward and it's horrible, like this one's not a good episode, but if they go forward and it's really interesting and like it resets a bunch of stuff and opens up whole new things, then it could possibly be higher. I don't know. Like right now I'm going to give it
Yeah,
like a 7. It was
7. Okay.
just like an average episode with a really good ending or like a really interesting ending.
Yeah. Okay. Um. I don't. So this for me, I'm so conflicted because I thought this was a pretty good episode too. But this is where I started thinking, like the series as a whole. It, I'm, I, I was watching this. I'm like, this is just like episode one. Like we've gone almost nowhere in 4 episodes.
Yeah, that was
Like,
another
what
thing
is
I
the
was
show
thinking.
about?
Yeah, they're kind of just always in the
And,
TVA, like just
and like talking and doing the same things. It's
running
like
around with
it's
their hair on fire. Yeah.
like the 1893 episode. At least it's a different setting, but all three other episodes, it's them trying to stop this stupid thing. It's like
Yeah.
this. They're running in circles, literally. And so, like, I don't know. Like, the more, even though this episode was probably probably the best episode for me, to be
Okay.
honest. Well, but I'm conflicted if I want to put it that high because this is also the point to where I started to like dislike the show. So I don't
Huh,
know what to do.
interesting. Yeah.
Just because if you all these 4 episodes could have been in 1 hour long episode.
Yeah.
And like, what is the show trying to be? I don't get it. And now they're resetting something with 2 episodes left. I, I I don't know. I guess I'm complaining more about the writing
Yeah,
as
I
a
feel like the
whole for the
writing is
series.
very inconsistent in this one. Like
Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like this in episode 4, it's like the same. It's the same thing,
yeah.
except you get a little more characters, and then it ends in like you said, it can make or break it depending on what to do with the last two.
Yeah.
Because if it just reverts back and like somehow this gets undone or something, it's like this whole season was pointless.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as as an individual episode, I would probably give it. It's, it's I say it's my favorite episode, but I can't give it as high as the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do because this episode made me dislike the show more, even though it was probably the best episode.
Yeah, that's interesting, huh?
Does that make sense? Like, even though I think it's the best episode, this is
Like
the
it's the
point where I
best
started.
done, but yeah, it's like retreading similar things. I could see why you'd say that. Yeah.
So I guess as an individual episode, I'd probably give it an 8 as well as the first one.
Okay.
But like in my heart, I would put this like at a 5 or 6. Like if I'm talking like for the whole series, like this, I would give it a 5 probably. I was like,
Wow.
if
Yeah.
I was putting this next to the whole series, like because it's the same thing, man. Like literally, they're running into the same Loki from stuff. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Like nothing has happened. Like they well, obviously stuff has happened. They brought back Kang and this and that for 4 episodes, really.
Yeah.
Um,
And like there's only 6 episodes. I feel like they're both like skipping a bunch of stuff, a bunch of like reasons for things, but then also not doing much.
like like they fixed the temporal loon thing, and then it starts messing up again. So they got to fix it again. Like
Yeah, true.
like when he was telling him to go, when he was telling them you got to go out there and connect the thing. I'm like, just 2 episodes ago, you told Owen Wilson to go out there, connect this thing for a different reason, but you do the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, but for good, I thought that death scene with the cube, that was probably one of the most horrific death scenes in all of Marvel.
Yeah, yeah. I had just watched Gen V, so I was like expecting them to show it, and then I was like, oh wait, no, this is Disney.
Yeah, this is Disney, bro. You could feel like the bones crashing, and
Yeah, that was pretty
it's like, dang,
pretty intense.
that's gruesome. I liked that. I liked that. As far as intensity, this one was intense. It had the music, it had the atmosphere, it had, you feel
Yeah,
like you're always, oh, gotta hurry, gotta hurry.
yeah,
I actually didn't mind Sylvie in this one, believe it or not.
yeah. She
Uh,
wasn't like, yeah, she wasn't that
Ending,
bad in this one.
yeah, she wasn't that bad in this one. The whole Ravenna kind of dying is threw me off, but at the end of the day, they technically quote unquote killed everyone off anyway, so there's
Yeah,
mostly that
true,
room.
true,
Um, so that threw me off, but by the end, I'm like, okay, well, none of this what happened in the last 4 episodes probably even freaking matter.
true. Yeah,
That being said, as an actual episode in itself, not comparing it through the whole season, it definitely was a good episode, at
yeah,
least compared to the rest.
yeah. I wish like I feel like this one kind of makes episode one worse, but
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
yeah, it was a good episode, but yeah, I just wish there were some things. But like you're right, nothing really matters if everything just blew up and now they're like resetting or something. So
Yeah, whatever they do, exactly. Like, if I were to throw on a random scene besides that 1893 episode we're going to post and told you what episode is this, dude, you would have no freaking.
true,
And more freaking pie.
and more pie. Yep.
But I gotta admit, man, it's disappointing, and I know it sounds again it's gonna sound weird because I just called this my best episode. The more and more the show goes on, the more and more I feel like season one was better. Like
Yeah, I think I
by a
liked
long shot.
season
I
one
mean,
better. Yeah,
it was more straightforward, but still
more
not
stuff
straightforward.
happened. Yeah.
And more stuff happening, different
And
the
it feels
Loki
like
variants.
they tried to make this one more mysterious, but I was like more engaged with the mystery of the first one, like all the different timelines and what was going on with the TVA.
Uh huh.
And yeah,
This one's literally just, oh god, we got to go find him and fix the temporal loom 2 times in 4 episodes,
yeah,
like, and stop Loki from time jumping. Like, and then that's like it. What else has happened?
yeah,
I mean, that's I don't know, dude. We'll see how these last two go.
yeah, yeah. There's two more. It'll be interesting to see what they do because, like, they literally could do anything. So that'll be interesting to
Literally,
see.
but they're gonna cop out, right? Let's be real.
Yeah, probably. But
It's gonna be something to where maybe for an episodes things are gonna be weird. But then by the finale, they're going to reverse something, or everything's going to go back to normal. It's not going to be anything crazy.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's not, freaking Marvel Disney doesn't have balls anymore.
Yeah,
So
I'm losing
it's
like
cynical.
I'm getting kind of sick of the short episode series. I wish they'd start doing longer form series. That's kind of
You
been
might as well
my
make it a movie. Like,
yeah, I know.
because you're right. Like, you can't. They're trying to cram in all these characters. The thing is like they're rushing it, but at the same time, it's like
Nothing's happening.
you're rushing. Yeah, nothing's happening. Like they could
Yeah.
have, if they're gonna rush it, just rush all these first four episodes like in the one episode.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand it. The writing, to be quite honest, the writing it's not good this season. I don't know what happened. They switched writers,
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it seems very inconsistent.
and I know we kind of joked about it before, but the exposition, like everything is overly dramatic. You notice that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it seems like they're rushing a lot, but then like standing around talking a lot about rushing or something like
yeah, it's so weird. And then you're right. The music is, and I love the music. Well, like it just makes everything so dramatic. And at some
yeah.
points, I'm like, well, I kind of don't care about this. Like, it would be cooler if the writing was better. Then like the dramatic music would hit me a little more. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah, I
I
feel
know.
like this could be a really good series or they could totally drop the ball and it just like be nowhere as good as the first season.
Look, I'll put it right now. This is why like it's good to review, like reflect and review after a whole season.
Mhm.
Because all these rating, like these higher above average, we've been rating these episodes. I can tell you right now, if the show ended, like if this is the finale, I would have given this whole season like 4 out of 10, like below average.
Yeah. Yeah, and it could
Like,
yeah, like I was saying before, some episodes in the future could totally lower the score of the whole series or even individual episodes. Like I feel like this one lowered episode 1 for me. It's not as good because the mystery that was set up did not get paid off very well.
mhm. So we'll see. So even though we're rating these week by week, we're like we'll do this with every show. We'll reflect on everything at the end of the show because it can make a big difference.
Yeah.
So overall, I know we're roasting it. Overall, it was an enjoyable episode, but oh, not looking good. Or it could
Yeah.
be looking good.
Yeah, it could.
Oh, we'll find out next week. Hopefully, we're not here complaining next week.
Yeah.
I want it to be good, dude. I really do. Like, I enjoyed the first episode. I'm like, yeah, this is good. Second episode, third episode, this episode kind of cool but repetitive. Like, I want to enjoy it, dude. I'm
Yeah, I
trying.
know. I know.
I'm
I
trying.
agree. I think I'm enjoying it a little more than you, but I definitely have some problems with it too.
Yeah, we'll see, man. All I know is it better pick up the last 2 episodes. But for me, this is a below average show.
Yeah.
Nothing's going off. You're right. A lot of standing around in TVA hallways, exposition, and the
I do
same
really
thing.
like
That's the Temple Loom.
I really like the OB character. Even though it's like heavy exposition, I just the actor who plays him is so
I
good.
do. I know. I do. And if I remember correctly, doesn't he know like martial arts? Like he does fighting
I don't know.
and something else. I read somewhere. I read it in like a comment. So I don't know if it's true that he did like a martial arts movie or something.
Oh,
And people are like,
interesting.
oh, I wonder if he'll get some fighting here in the next episode or two. Because people were. This was a stupid article. It was on IGN or was it on IGN? I don't know. But it was someone was. Or maybe I saw it on Reddit. Someone was thinking that his character isn't what it seems to be like, and it was something with his
Hmm.
glasses. I don't remember what it was.
Huh.
I'm gonna have to look into it. But I think you know, fanboys, dude. They
Yeah.
same thing. Oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Like this is just kill out, man. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I like his character too. But I like Loki. I do miss. old Loki a little bit. So the Flash, the kind of that
Yeah.
episode we were talking about, the glimpses of it was I did like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, Sylvie, not so bad this last episode.
Yeah, I still feel like she's kind of just there.
Yeah, she's just not very interesting to me.
Yeah.
And she's pissed off at everyone else for something she caused. It was the TV. It was the TVA's fault for allowing me to have this moment.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
she's
would have
just
I would have
pissed
killed
off.
him if the TVA never created all this. Like, shut up and just own up to it. I just that really hit me when I was watching the last two episodes. I'm like, this girl's so angry at everyone else.
Yeah, she is.
And what I don't get is if she kills this guy, what if that screws up Victor? What if that screws it up even more and kills her world or something like? You know what I mean? Like, what if
Yeah.
like she doesn't know that she's just willing to kill him? That didn't work out so great last week. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The writing, man, the writing.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
but
Hopefully it'll be
anyways,
good the last two episodes. I want it to be, so
yeah,
we'll see.
I want it to be two. I'll stop ranting because I could probably lower my score by the end of this conversation. But I won't.
So you want to talk about Spider-Man 2 a little bit?
Yes. So I actually.
Hold on, you cut out there. You still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. What'd you say?
Yeah. I said, yeah, I had actually just beat it, actually.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you've definitely played
As a
more than
matter
me.
of fact, I platinumed it, actually, every single trophy.
Wow, nice. Okay, so give your overall review of how you liked it.
My overall review, man, it was freaking addicting. I could just swing around all day.
I know, that's the most fun part to me, is just swinging around.
I know. My overall review, like, I'd probably give it, I'm torn on this too, but I would probably give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
The reason being is I can see how people, and even me, would think that a lot of the side stuff are repetitive, right? It's almost like a 3D platformer. It's all repetitive collecting.
Mm-hmm.
So like I get that aspect. It's beside when you're not in the story elements, it can get repetitive, kind of doing like finding 10 spots to take a picture, or finding 10 sand things, crystal sand things for Sandman's memories. Like, it gets repetitive, but for me, it's such like brainless, like just video game time. Like I would play that and listen to a podcast, or play that and work. I don't have to think of it.
It's so much. It's so addicting just swinging around, like you said. Like,
yeah,
it's.
So,
I don't mind all the repetitiveness of the missions because the gameplay is so much fun.
I don't either. I don't at all. I enjoyed it. I just know I'm sure a lot of people, don't. But
Yeah,
I don't mind it either. Like I said, I would do all those side missions stuff while I'm working. Like I sit and listen to podcasts, like I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
But man, like the story itself, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because you'll beat it. But it's so good, dude. And
nice, good. I'm
how far
glad to
are
hear
you
it.
in it?
Let's see. So I just unlocked. I did the. Well, spoilers a little bit. I'm not that far. I just did the like carnivals part. The like where you go and then. Oh wait, actually, I think the last thing I did was the first mission with Harry.
Okay.
I think that was the last story thing I did.
I really liked that carnival or theme park.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I liked it. I liked it because it felt like, everyone's happy and stuff, but you just knew like this ain't gonna
happen. Yeah.
I will say, the story it gets very interesting. I'm not gonna talk about anything that's not in the trailers. Yeah, Venom was awesome, and my big story of Venom was he was only gonna be like in the last floor of the game or something.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he's actually in a pretty good chunk.
Oh, good. Nice.
And the other thing I'll say is like some of the bosses later in the game get hard. Dude.
I've heard that some of the bosses in the later game are really hard, which I'm excited for.
it was fun, and I had. I mean, like I said, I 100% the game. So by the time I got towards the end of the game, it's fully upgraded.
Hmm.
But if I wasn't, I would be short. Like it was hard, and I was even fully upgraded.
Wow. Yeah.
But they actually made like Venom like scary. Like it. Remember we were talking about the Venom movies, how like
Yeah.
they're okay for what they are.
It's just kind of
But
jokey
man,
and yeah.
yeah, and then even Venom and Spider-Man 3, the original
Yeah.
trilogy
Yep.
was all like this is the first time I've seen Venom, and I'm like actually like scared. Like
Nice.
I wish they did a Venom like this in a movie.
Yeah.
Um, and then I will say complete some of the side missions because there's some cool little Easter eggs.
Yeah, I've completed some of
Uh,
them. Like I did all the Prowler ones. But yeah,
okay, yeah,
I haven't completed. I'm working on the Mysterio ones right now.
some of those are tough.
Yeah, to get all three, uh, some of them are really tough.
Yeah, yeah, and I got all three and all I had to.
Yeah, I've if I don't
Yeah,
get it on the first try, I'm just like saving it for when I'm fully upgraded, and then I'll come back and
yeah,
knock it
that's
out.
really what I should have done. But instead, I would get pissed off and just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Do some of those side missions, like the flame ones and the exterior ones, and all. I don't know. There's a lot of cool little Easter eggs. There's one Easter egg I want to talk about, but I won't until you beat the game.
Okay.
But yeah, Craven I thought was awesome. Like, and I loved Craven's like. I liked his song, his theme. It was kind of cool. It reminded me a little bit like a. Next time you hear it, watch it. It reminds me of a Game of Thrones
Oh,
theme.
interesting. Okay, I'll keep an ear
And
out for that.
and you're gonna hear it because it goes like. You'll hear it. I
Okay.
promise you.
Okay.
I
Yeah, that's probably all I'll
his
hear
theme is
now.
awesome. I know, but I loved it though. Cause like, oh, this is so awesome. But I thought Craven was cool. Like, I liked. I don't know how far you've gotten in the story with him.
I've seen him a couple times, but nothing like I still don't know exactly what he's after or like
Well,
yeah, everything. So
okay, so I won't say enough from this, but it all will interweave. It all comes
yeah,
together and side quest everything, and it's the story. Like, if I base this just off of gameplay and story, like this game would, for me, would be like a 10 out of 10. If it's story and gameplay,
yeah,
um,
yeah.
but
I'm really
yeah,
enjoying it.
I
It's
love it.
super fun.
It's you got to beat it, man. The
Yeah, I'll beat it. I was out of
last
town
five
this
hours of
weekend, or
games.
else I probably would have gotten way further. So
Were you in hell in Tucson?
no, we went to Vegas actually.
Oh, Vegas. What are you doing in Vegas? Is
We
that a
went to
question?
a Halloween party. So we stayed with a friend and then went to a Halloween party at one of the casinos.
Oh,
So that was cool.
thank you. You party animal.
Yeah, and then he had a Switch, so I brought my Switch and plugged it in, and I was playing Link's Awakening all weekend, which I hadn't
That's
beat.
awesome.
So yeah, I've been
The
enjoying that.
remake?
Yeah, the remake.
Right.
Did you
Oh, you
beat that
never
one?
beat that? That's mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
did.
started it, got like 2 dungeons done, and then stopped playing. So I restarted, and I've been enjoying it. It's really fun.
Yeah, I really like that one. I hope they make another remake of. People are saying like Oracle of Seasons,
Yeah, I've heard that one's
and
pretty good. I think I played
'cause I've never,
Oracle of Ages, but not Oracle of Seasons.
believe it or not, I've never played either of them.
Okay. I
So
actually
that might be my next.
playing Link's Awakening makes me want to go back and replay all the 2D ones that I never beat. Like I don't think I've ever beaten A Link to the Past. I played it a lot as a kid, but I never beat
No,
it.
well, yeah, I'd be that one's great. I just recently played on the Switch.
Yeah.
The
So I'm gonna do
online
that
thing.
one, Link's Awakening, Minish Cap.
Minish Cap. That one I just played that one. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, so
I like that
that'll
one.
be fun going through all those.
Yeah. Oh, oh man. Excuse me. But anyways, great game. I'm loving it. 100% of it. Now it's time to go back to Bloodborne. Time to get sweaty again.
Nice. Yep.
'Cause I do got to beat that now that I have I'm solely focusing on that. I got no other story game to play, so I'm gonna fully focus on Bloodborne.
Nice. Yeah,
And,
that's. Oh, I'm excited for you to go through all the Souls games.
yep, that's kind of my next thing now because I'll beat Bloodborne and then I'll see what's next. Like I said, I really don't have any more games I'm gonna get for a while. Just Call of Duty, but that's multiplayer.
Yeah, that's different. Different kind of game.
Um, so I haven't touched my Switch in like 3 months.
Dang.
I know. I don't know why. I just haven't.
Yeah, I've
I go
been.
on my
Link's
sprees.
Awakening was one of the first ones I played on it in a while, so. Yeah, there
Yeah,
hasn't been that
well,
much. I do kind of want to try Mario Wonder out, but I don't know if I want to spend full price on it, so. But it'll probably
same,
never go on
same.
sale, so because it's
I
Nintendo.
know. I know. See, that's the problem. Is we usually don't buy full price games. If it's like
Just the big ones.
Spider-Man, God of War, that
Yeah.
stuff, yeah. But for me, probably get hate on this, but like 2D Mario has never been like those kind of games I spend $60 on.
Yeah, I never like besides the like original like 3 and then Super Mario
Yeah,
World, after that I just hadn't played I just never fully played them. I don't really
yeah,
know
like the
why,
new
but
Super Mario Bros. And those
yeah,
ones. Mm.
I would like get them occasionally, but then just only play a little bit of them and never go through it all. So,
Oh, the one we did play that was pretty fun was a 3D Mario Land, or it wasn't. That was
yeah,
fun.
yeah, that one was pretty good.
That one was pretty fun. But yeah, Mario Wonder looks good. Maybe I'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
But is there any other games coming out in the near future that sound interesting that you
Um
pay full price for? I'm trying to think.
Elden Ring DLC whenever that comes out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything I'm looking forward to that much.
Like I'm looking at like Switch releases, and I mean you got the Princess Peach one, which I don't.
Yeah, nah.
I'm probably not gonna get that. Mario RPG kind of looks. I might get that maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. I might
Super
get that.
Mario, but like besides those, what else is there for the Switch?
Yeah, I think it's coming to the end of its life cycle, so probably nothing too crazy. Maybe some remakes
Yeah,
will come out or something, but then Switch
not
2 will be
remake.
announced.
Remakes will definitely come out.
Yeah.
Even the PS5, Spider-Man was kind of its big thing, wasn't it? Is there
Yeah.
any other big releases?
Not that I know of. Which
Like
I'm okay with because I still have some games I need to go back and beat. Like I still haven't beat
I am
God of
100%
War
glad
Ragnarok.
you do got to beat that. That was a great game.
Yep.
100% that one too.
Nice. Yeah,
I
I'll need to
will
do
get
that.
Alan Wake eventually,
Oh yeah, yeah. I need to play the first one of that too.
but I don't think I'll get that. I'll get that like on sale or something.
Yeah,
I'm getting Call of Duty, but again, that's just like a fun little side multiplayer game we'll play.
yeah,
Yeah, besides that, there's not as far as games that I need to play.
yeah.
And I'm
The
looking
next
at
thing
like
I'm excited for is Invincible season 2. So I need to rewatch the first season. That
I need to watch it too because it's
I
been
think that
freaking
comes out
forever.
next weekend. The first episode.
Well, that's right because it's right. We talked about it, right. It's go to the end of Gen Z,
Yeah, and then
and then it
Invincible
hops right in.
starts. Yep.
Sweet, sweet. Um. Well, the only other thing I had is Go Demons,
Yeah,
Diamondbacks.
they're gonna be playing soon.
Oh,
They've been doing great.
oh,
That
I
first game
know.
was a heartbreaker though, but they brought it
Oh
back
my
the second
god,
game.
dude. It should be 2-0, but it should have been a right. But
But now it's a best of 5, and AZ's the home team basically. So they did what they needed to do on the road.
yeah, they won one on the road. And I always thought the playoff, it's like home advantage is so weird to me. I feel like it's a disadvantage to be at home sometimes. because
Really?
it's the first two games, are the home team. So the first two games are the Rangers,
Yeah.
and the next three games are at the Diamondbacks, and then the last two games are in the Rangers. So like the
Yeah,
Rangers
if
still
you
get
lose
four home games.
one, yeah, if you lose one though, yeah, then you basically lose home field advantage and then you have like three
Yeah,
straight games you have to play away. Yeah, I could see why you'd say that.
and then like, wouldn't you rather like? Of course, you want to play at home first, but like, look at the Diamondbacks; they could technically win it all in the
Yep,
third game at home.
they could have a pool party.
So I know, I hope so, dude. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Eh, We were burned with the Suns a couple of years ago. The Phoenix Suns being up 2-0 in the finals. So
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson getting excited, delighted.
Yep.
Hey,
But
how
yeah,
about them
that's been
Chargers too, huh?
yeah, they've finally played a bad team and did good. About
It's-
time.
Take your, take your coach for another 4 or 5 weeks.
Ugh, he needs to be gone. But
Hey, how about them Suns, huh?
yeah, they're doing good. I haven't watched too much of them, but once baseball's
No,
done,
they're
I
doing
probably
good.
will.
They would have beat the Lakers too, but Booker or Beal have been out two
Yeah.
games. So,
Yep.
but
That makes it
it's a
tougher.
good time to be. It's a good time to be Arizona sports fans. Oh, then
I
you got
heard
the Cardinals.
yeah, I heard Kyler's not going to be playing next week, which kind of sucks for you. That
I
like
know. I was so mad.
because
It's
you're
like,
going to the
why?
game. That would be so cool to see his
I
comeback
know. I
game.
wanted to. I know, like his first game back. Ah, but
Yep.
whatever. I was hoping, and when I saw that this morning, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, why even?
I
It made
guess
me
they're
mad.
doing bad, so they don't want to rush him back, or like it kind of makes sense. But it
Yeah.
would have been cool to
And
be
it
the
probably the better defenses in the league. Yeah.
yeah.
Still, well, I'm excited to see them because I've never seen like I've been to Cardinals games, like obviously like in Arizona.
hmm But not
I've
on the
never
road.
seen them. Like, yeah, I've never seen them in an opposing team stadium, so it'll be kind of be cool.
Yeah, that will be cool.
Like I've never like I've seen the Diamondbacks. I went to a Pittsburgh Pirates game with the Diamondbacks Center, so I've
Oh,
seen the
nice.
Diamondbacks in real, and it was a blast because you kind of like stand out,
Yeah.
especially being an Arizona sports fan. There's not a lot of them
Yeah, true.
around, but yeah, when I went, that was a few years ago. That's when we had Granky. Do you remember? I have that jersey.
Yep.
Yeah, Granky. Yeah,
Frankie's crazy.
but and then I think yes, uh, I think in March I'm going. The Suns play the Cavaliers in Cleveland. I think I'm going to go to that one too.
Nice. That'll be cool.
So I gotta see. I gotta see Book, Katie, and Beal. Watch them not play that freaking game.
That would suck.
But anywho, yeah, that's all I had today.
Yeah, I think that's all I had as well. So, oh, for next week, do you have any ideas on what you want the theme to be next week? Or we could think about it and come up with something?
Yeah. Let me think about it.
Yeah, I'll think about it too. Maybe something having to do with Invincible. Like
Yeah,
superheroes,
that might
another round
not
of
be bad.
superhero stuff, or like, I don't know. We'll think about it and talk about it. So,
Okay.
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 Well, thanks everyone for joining the podcast, and we'll talk to you next week.
Peace.